Salakia, my camera went out. It failed. It's a little windy because I got in an awkward situation. I hate to be over in this area. I might move, but Salakia for that. My camera went out. So like I was saying, I was reading Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. Fall one more time, I'm going to just go and move in another different spot. It's really windy out here. Really, very, very windy. I'm going to move in a different spot if it falls again. Let's see. I can't tell if I'm seen or not because the sun is literally in the camera. So Salakia. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. So yeah, we're living in a time to kill. We're not in a time to heal right now. That's not a time for that right now. The Lord said that we're in a time to kill. There's a civil war brewing up in the country. You don't see it. So it's going to be some killing in the land. Because Esau knows that his time is short. What you read in Revelation 12 and 12. He knows that his time is short. So we're living in a time to kill. That's very important. Because you're going to have to get used to seeing that. A lot of our people getting killed. A lot of women getting killed. A lot of children getting killed. A lot of elderly people getting killed. Because these are times that we're living in. There's no rules in the war. When the military, what you see right now, National Guard, all right, overthrowing the cities of America, moving up and down, boots, 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 suited and booted, the military, all right, there's no escape in the war, there's no hiding, there's no discharge in the war, boots, 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 that's all you're going to see, suited and booted, the military, you're going to see it everywhere. Chicago, boots, 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 military. LA, Los Angeles, boots, 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 military. Detroit, Michigan, boots, 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 military. Because we're living in a time just like what Egypt and the Egyptians of Pharaoh did to the Israelites back then. Pharaoh used his army, all right, because he didn't want to let the children of Israel go. So his only idea left was to unalive, genocide all the children of Israel. That's what we're seeing all over again. Modern day is Egypt is America. We're living in Egypt all over again. And people can't see it. So this is Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. So we're not living in a time of peace, you know that. We're living in a time of war. There's war coming to the country. There's war coming all over the earth. We're in WW3. We're in World War III. All right? That's two worlds clashing right now. That's the times we're living in. Two worlds clashing. We're living in a time at the end of Esau's world and the beginning of Jacob's world that you read in the Bible. the times we're living in right now. Two worlds clashing. This great eagle, this great bald eagle, they conquered the earth. They conquered 9/10 of the planet. The eagle, now its nest being destroyed. The kingdom of America. The great bald eagle is being destroyed because the lion's returning. The Lion of Judah that you read about in the scriptures. That's Christ. Hamashiach Yahushua. He's coming to dethrone Esau, Edom, that great bald eagle that took the children of Israel in captivity, slavery. And now Esau is afraid. Esau is afraid. He's trembling in his boots because he knows Christ is on his way. The great lion, the apex predator that's going to crack open the sky with millions and millions of what you call UFOs in the sky. That's the Lord's army. Yahushua got an army too. We're going to read it. We're going to read it. So, it's the book of 2nd Esther, chapter 11, verse 5. It says, moreover, I beheld, and lo, the eagle flew with her feathers, and reigned upon earth, and over them that dwelt therein. The Lord said He's seen this great eagle that reigned in the earth. That's the so-called white man, speaking in metaphors. The Most High speaking in metaphors. This eagle has reigned on the earth. He does rule 9/10 of the planet Earth. This great bald eagle. That's the symbol of America. Greatest country on the planet. Now it's collapsing. Let's read on. In 2nd Esther, chapter 11, verse 6. And I saw that all things under heaven were subject unto her, and no man spake against her. No, not one creature upon earth. Everybody's afraid of this white man. Not one creature speaking against this eagle. Not one creature, because everybody's afraid of him. Everybody sees his power. But now everybody's losing a fear. The countries of the heathen, these other countries, they're losing fear of America. But they see America as weak. They see America's military troops as weak. That's why nobody's afraid no more. So I'm going to read on. Yeah, here we go. That's the book of 2nd Esther, chapter 11, verse 32. But this head put the whole earth in fear, and bear rule in it over all those that dwell upon the earth, with much oppression. And it had the governance of the world, more than all the weeds that it had been. That's talking about the so-called white man's power structure. He reigned on the earth, put the whole earth in much wicked oppression. So the Lord see this filthy, polluted eagle that ruled the earth. This filthy eagle that put the earth in oppression. Oppression everywhere. Oppression on the 12 tribes of Israel. Oppression on the Native Americans. Oppression on the so-called blacks. Oppression on the Hispanics. Oppression on the Colombians. Oppression the Venezuelans. That's what the Lord is talking about, this eagle. Because he don't think he's going to fall. All right? So I'm going to read on. So it says in 2 Esther, chapter 11, verse 37. And I beheld, and lo, as it were, a roaring lion chased out of the wood. And I saw that he shut down a man's voice unto the eagle and said, Hear thou, I will talk with thee. And the Most High shall say unto thee, Art not thou in the remainest of the four beasts, whom I made to reign in my world, that the end of their times might come to them? Who is this great roaring lion that you read about in the scriptures? This great roaring lion is Yahushua, the Black Christ. The Black Christ. He's talking to the eagle. Are you one of the four main beasts who I made to reign in my world, my earth? To reign my earth? So now the eagle got a challenge now. The so-called white man got a challenge now. Who's the only one going to ever challenge him? The lion, Christ, Yahushua. That's who's going to challenge the great bald eagle. Because he's coming. He's returning on earth. He's coming to invade Esau's world. The Black Christ. All right? He's coming. And this is beautiful. These are beautiful times that we're living in. Because we're about to see our Lord return. Yahushua. And that's why Esau's afraid. Because he keeps spotting the so-called UFOs, which are the large chariots out of the skies. He doesn't know what to do. He don't know where they're coming from. So the so-called white man's trembling in his boots. All right? So I read on. Oh, actually, I read in Jeremiah 4 and 7. Let's see who that lion is talking about to verify that. All right, this lion roared at the eagle, man. So there's two worlds clashing. This great lion and this eagle are fighting. They've been fighting ever since the beginning of Genesis. So this is Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 7. The lion has come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of his Gentiles is on his way. He has gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy cities shall be laid waste without an inhabitant. So the Lord's coming to return, and he's going to lay the land desolate. The land of America, desolate. The land of Europe, desolate. Destruction, that's another word for desolate. Destruction. That's what the Lord's coming to do when he returns. He's coming to destroy, spoil, devour. He's going to devour that eagle. That filthy, corrupt eagle that oppressed the whole world. The Lord's returning. So to destroy the Gentiles is on his way. Yahushua. All right? So it says chapter 11, verse 42. For thou hast afflicted the meek. The Lord says, you have afflicted the righteous. This great eagle, Esau, you have afflicted the righteous with oppression. For thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable. Thou hast loved liars, and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and hast cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm. Therefore is thy wrongful dealing come up unto the Most High, and thy pride unto the mighty. The Lord said, I see your wickedness. I see it. You have hurt the peaceable, the people that have done no harm to you. The Lord said you love liars. And that's true. Esau does love lies. You love liars. You love lies that do not profit you. These people really do believe in the lie. But they don't believe that America will be destroyed. And we know Esau hates to hear that. Yeah, we know it, Mr. White Man. We know you hate to hear that America's going to be destroyed. Because the white man don't want America to be destroyed. But who are you to dictate to the Most High? We just say it cannot do. America will be destroyed. Right along with 2/3 of our knucklehead Negroes. The Lord's going to destroy your ass. All right? So it reads on. Second Esther, chapter 11, verse 45. And therefore, appear no more, thou eagle, nor thy horrible wings, nor thy wicked feathers, nor thy malicious heads, nor thy hurtful claws, nor thy all vain bad body, that all the earth may be refreshed, and may return, be delivered from thy violence, and that she may hope for the judgment and mercy of him that made her. So the Lord is about to give the earth rest. So the Lord is about to put this evil down. The Lord's going to put Esau down, man. You're going to be humbled, Esau. Your hurtful claws. But that's your military. Your wicked feathers. Your goddamn Navy, your Air Force. Your CIA. All these little wicked branches of your military. The Lord's going to shut it down. The Most High is going to shut down your Air Force, Esau. The Most High is going to shut down your National Guard, your frontline members. So you don't think you're going to lose? The Lord is preparing slaughter for you, as you have slaughtered his people. You slaughtered the Israelites. And the Lord did not forget. So I'm going to read on. This great bald eagle, man. And many of our own people don't want to see the white man fall either. Many of our own people. But guess what? You're going to die with your oppressor in the land. If you don't want to separate from him. Hey, good riddance. You can die with your oppressor all we care. We're just here to prophesy against him. Against his downfall. And against you wicked YN. Because you behave just like your daddy Esau. You behave just like your oppressor. You wicked ass YNs. So the Lord is about to use his National Guard troops to purge you YNs, you spit, and you drunk Native American chiefs. All right? The wicked Israelites. Because you want that corruptible crown. That's what you want to receive. That corruptible crown. The riches of this world. You want a piece that comes of the so-called white man's peace. It's on its way out. So this is Ezekiel 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it. Mount Seir is the territory of Esau, Edom. The Lord says, prophesy against Mount Seir, against Esau, Edom. And verse 3, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch up my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. The Lord said, I am against you, Mount Seir, Esau, Edom. The Lord said, I am your enemy, and I will lay your land desolate, your cities desolate. The Lord's going to lay the land of Europe desolate. Wherever you Edomites are, Australia, desolate. South Africa, desolate. America, desolate. Wherever you Edomites are, the Lord's going to destroy you. He's going to destroy you. So it says in Ezekiel 35, verse 5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, the Lord said, because you had a perpetual hatred. Perpetual hatred, you know the word for going in? An everlasting hatred. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had in it. The Lord said, you've been killing the Israelites with the force of the sword. You've been shedding our blood. So the Lord hears our cries. The Lord sees our suffering. The Lord knows our affliction. The Lord sees George Floyd be killed. The Lord saw that. The Lord saw Tamir Rice. The Lord saw Trayvon Martin, Arthur Sterling, Michael Brown. The Lord sees these bodies. The Lord sees you shed the blood of his people. So it says in Ezekiel 35, verse 6. It says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. There you go. So like, I gotta speak loud and clear. The Lord is preparing you unto blood, Esau. The Lord is giving you over to your own bloodshed, since you have not hated bloodshed. Now the Lord is preparing blood unto you. Because you love blood. You love to kill. You love to create war all over the planet. You're a lawless man, Esau. You're a lawless, barbaric man. All right, creating stupid wars all over the planet. All over the planet because you don't want to give up your power. You don't want to get off the throne. Well, every empire, every kingdom head is time to reign, and it's time to fall. And it's time for you to fall, Esau. Because America's going to fall. And we're going to continue to prophesy against it. The Lord's going to destroy these stinking Edomites. Right? So I'm going to read on. Jeremiah chapter 51, starting from the top. So thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me, a destroying wind. The Lord is sending a destroying wind. The Lord is rising up against Babylon. Babylon, America, the mother of harlots, the great whore. The Lord is against this place, and He's going to make the land desolate. All right? It's Jeremiah 51, verse 2. And will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble, they shall be against her round about. The Lord's talking about the day of trouble. We're seeing it right now. The days of trouble. The days of trouble are here. The more you see ICE and the military, National Guard, in the cities of America, those are the days of trouble. Those are the days of trouble the Lord is talking about. But the Lord said He sent them to Babylon, America, fanners. And if you go in the word fanners, it means foreigners. That's these sleeper cells here in America. And they're going to be against you, American citizens. They're going to rise up against you and empty your land like the Lord said. A lot of killing is coming. We need it. Because everybody's wicked. Everybody's wicked, man. The Lord's going to get rid of all you wicked demons. All you wicked people. Because your minds are corrupt. You're evil. You're wicked. The land is full of wickedness. And especially you Edomites. Especially you Edomites. So again, back to this corruptible crown and the incorruptible crown that I want to go into. So I can make sure myself is still recording. Yeah, I am. But I don't know if I'm being seen in the camera. So hey, forgive me for that. I'm not in the camera. Alright, so this is the book of the 1 Corinthians, chapter 9, verse 24. Know ye not that they which run in the race run all, but one receive the prize. So run, that you may obtain. And that's true. Everybody that ran in the race or a competition, you know, that's what the athletes do, right? But only one can be a winner. You know that? Only one can be a winner. That's what the Lord is saying. The Lord said, run. Run for it. Run that you may receive this incorruptible crown. I'm speaking to the elect, the believers, those that believe in the Most High, and those that do not wish to be conformed to this world. I'm talking to you. Don't give up running. Don't give up running. Run to receive that incorruptible crown. Because I see it. We're about to get victory. Don't give up running. The Lord ain't dealing with punks or pussies or whips. The Lord said, gird up thy loins like a man. Run in this race. Everybody's running. Everybody's fighting for the next superpowers to dominate the earth. And goddammit, the men of Israel is in this race. That's what World War III is all about. Who's going to rule the next planet? World domination. And that's what I'm running for. That's what we all running for, that incorruptible crown. That's what the elect want to receive. The incorruptible crown, man. That's imperishable, unseduced, immortal, everlasting life. That's what the incorruptible crown is all about. And that's who Christ is coming to crown. We're about to receive that incorruptible crown. While 2/3 of our people, y'all want the corruptible crown. You're willing to sacrifice everything for a corruptible crown. You want to sacrifice your riches, your family, your life. That's what Hollywood is all about. Sacrifice of wickedness. That's what our people are into. You want to sacrifice your children, your mother, your father, to sit at the white man's table. That's the corruptible crown. You want to eat crumbs at the white man's table. That's what 2/3 of our people want.